Hello, it's so good to see you. Today I want to show you how you can build your own stovetop smoker. It's a beautiful day today in the Netherlands and Dutch people always go outside when it's beautiful weather, and in the evening they have barbecue parties. I kind of like the smell of smoked things, but my husband and I mostly eat vegetarian and vegan. And sometimes I really miss the flavor, that hickory flavor, that summery, smoky flavor. Maybe you also love that hickory, smoky flavor and you want to learn how to smoke things yourself. Well, the easiest way is to buy a smoking pan. I have one that's from Cameron and it's very convenient. It has several parts. It has a lid, which I'm sliding off right now. It has a little metal rack, and then it has a little metal tray inside of it. And you can put your wood chips or wood shavings underneath the metal tray and put the food you want to smoke on top of the little metal rack. And then you place it on the stove top, close the lid, turn on the gas or whatever heat you have available, and then when it starts to smoke you can leave it to smoke for a couple of minutes, or you can remove it from the heat and put it somewhere that your whole house is not gonna smell like smoke. I usually put it outside. Maybe you don't have a smoking pan and you still want to smoke some vegetables or some nuts or whatever you like to smoke. Then you better pay attention, because this video is going to be smoking hot. All you need is a pot with a lid. If you have an old pot, that's even better, but you can still use that pot after you've used it as a smoking device, so don't worry. You need several sheets of aluminum foil. You need a steaming basket, or if you don't have a steaming basket, you can use a wire rack, or you can even use a couple of little stones. It's just to elevate the thing you want to smoke from the bottom of the pan. And then of course you need something to smoke with. I have wood shavings. You can also use wood chips. If they're really large, you can soak them ahead of time. They will smoke better if you soak them. And of course you also need the item you want to smoke. In this case I am going to smoke some nuts. You take the pot and you put a little bit of aluminum foil in the bottom of the pot. That is just because I don't like to do dishes, and so it won't get dirty. Then you take your wood shavings and you do about 2 tablespoons of the wood shavings in the bottom of the pot on top of the aluminum foil. But maybe you say, I don't really have wood shavings, I don't know where to get those. I'm not a barbecue person, please help. Well, you can also use a mixture of 3 tablespoons of rice, 2 tablespoons of tea, and some herbs that you like, maybe some rosemary or some fennel seeds. Something that enhances the flavor of your product that you want to smoke. You have your pan, you have the aluminum foil, you have your smoking item like your rice and tea mixture or your wood shavings. And then the trick is to put another sheet of aluminum foil on top of your wood shavings. Otherwise it will start to burn, and now it will start to smoke because no oxygen gets in between it. Then you put your steaming basket or your wire rack or your few stones that you found in your garden. You put it on top. You put in your item that you like to smoke. I've used some walnuts and Brazil nuts. If you don't want your steaming basket to get dirty, you can put another layer of aluminum foil. It's not really necessary, but I like to do it because I don't like to do dishes. Now you put the lid on your pan, and the lid I'm using has a little hole. So what I can do is I use a little bit of aluminum foil and just kind of close up that little hole. It's not really necessary, it's just all of your kitchen will start to smell like smoke if you have holes or if you don't put a lid on the pot. Now I'm gonna light the gas. And then as soon as I see smoke starting to come out, I know that it's working. It takes a minute or so before it really starts to smoke. You will smell it. I lifted the lid a couple of times just to check if it's already smoking. And I can now see, you can also maybe see, that smoke is coming off it. I can smoke for a few minutes, or I can just turn it down or off, or turn it completely off, and it will still continue to smoke as long as you keep the lid on. So for me that's fine. Those nuts are going to be delicious. They're going to have that hickory flavor. And that's how you can build your own stovetop smoker with things you probably already have in your kitchen. Well, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.